Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's me, your boy Joe Live. So we back again. Y'all see the stream, right? So I've been seeing a lot of, girls, shit, getting BBL and stuff like that. But now I'm hearing, a lot of girls trying to take, the BBL out. So I don't know. So y'all know, no shit, I love K.Michelle music. But K.Michelle attitude, I don't know. But I do love K.Michelle music. Her music, a lot of her music helped me, when I was going through, breakup, depression, and shit like that. So shout out to K.Michelle. Now, her personality, the way she be giving it up sometimes, I don't like it. But this is K.Michelle. Plastic surgery is a hot, sinking nightmare. Child, there you go. So shout out to Ara G channel. That's where I'm getting my reaction from. So go ahead and subscribe to Ara G channel for more latest gossip, I would say. I don't know if this is a gossip channel, but latest news, I would say. All right, enough of my talking. Let's get into this reaction slash information. K.Michelle, on her plastic surgery life.
From the start of her career, K.Michelle never failed to deliver powerful records. But it wasn't until 2012 that the Memphis-born entertainer jumped into the global spotlight after becoming a cast member of the Love and Hip Hop franchise. Since she's been on our TV screens for over 10 years, fans can't help but notice how her appearance has changed. The truth is, she started chopping and screwing her body long before the reality TV cameras started rolling. She's one of the few celebrities that is open and honest about her plastic surgery procedures. Sadly, her journey to achieving her ideal state of physical perfection hasn't been easy.
And you have been through hell ever since, correct?
Yes. It was the worst decision of my entire life.
If you want to grow an organic booty, why not stock up on some goodies from rrgsnacks.com, our online...
I mean, like, I'm gonna say this before I even keep going on with this video. Like, I'm not here to tell, bash people for getting, BBL. I'm not going to sit there because I got a lot of girlfriends who do have BBL. So, associates. But yes, I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, don't get BBL, this and the third. But just know what you're getting and don't overdo it. Because some girls overdo it. Some girls, you know. So, yeah.
Session stand that has an assortment of beef and bacon jerky, green apple licorice, and our brand new chicken and waffles popcorn.
Your guy is taking the perfect shot.
Yes, make sure y'all go and subscribe to our RG channel. That's where I'm getting my reaction from. Shout out to them. I'm a kind of person, I just don't want to, take all the credit for what. They're doing the job. I'm doing my job too. Because just because I'm not sitting here editing their video, but after this, I got to edit my video too. So it's not like an easy job. But at the same time, shout out to our RG channel. All right, y'all, let's go. It's on commercial right now, so I can keep talking. But, all right, let me not talk.
K.Michelle told Hip Hollywood she started getting work done well before she signed her first record deal because she felt pressure to look like other women in the industry. And then she met Jive Records vice president of A&R, Mickey Memphis Wright, and he helped her get signed to the label.
When I got my record deal, I remember I told the record label, oh, I'm not signing unless you give me some tea, because I look like I had been chewing rocks. And I wanted a butt.
According to court docs, she
at least she admitted
a romantic relationship sometime around 2009. She later accused him of spending the budget for her debut album on his new girlfriend, Toya Johnson, whom he later married. Memphis publicly clapped back by telling the world that he was the one who made K.Michelle by paying for all of her procedures. Some people get their surgery and then they sit their tail down somewhere and enjoy the results. But as for K.Michelle, she decided to do more and more and more. An Atlanta unlicensed cosmetic surgeon named Kimberly Smedley claimed she was once responsible for pumping up the assets of several celebrities, including Nicki Minaj, Tiny Harris, and K.Michelle.
Not my girl Nicki now.
Okay.
Not too much on Nicki. Not too much on my girlfriend Nicki now. But shout out to the queen.
In an interview with the Jasmine brand, Kimberly said there was a time she told K.Michelle she needed to chill out with all the injections, and she refused to plump her up even more. Kimberly added, but she ended up going to someone else and let them do more injections on her. As for Kimberly, she eventually got caught by the authorities. In her plea agreement, she admitted that the silicone she was injecting into her clients was actually a product intended to be used for furniture and automotive polish. K.Michelle did visit the doctor we mentioned in Tiny's video.
This is for real. Like, no shade, I'm gay. I would never put like the people business out there. But I've been around a lot of transgender who I have seen got their body done, on the ground. And they had to put like the little cotton balls. I have seen it. Like, I have literally seen it. I have been in a hotel rooms where a lot of like, my girls, like my ex-girlfriends, shout out to them, there's no beef or whatever, but I have been around, a lot of like the girls. So this is true, like no shade. So that's why I'm here to shine light on things like this. Please save your money, do it the right way. Save your money, go to the right doctor. And I'm gonna tell you this, don't stop thinking you gotta go to out the country. America have the best medical practice. I don't know, just because I don't understand, because just because the doctor tell y'all no, wait, gain that fat to where you need to gain that fat and go back to the doctor. But no, some of y'all, the doctor tell y'all no, y'all want to go somewhere else. Then y'all get fucked up. So I don't know, you guys, but this is like real shit. So be careful, love yourself. Like, if you feel like you want to, like I said, not everybody who get BBL don't love themselves. Some people just want to, get a little, But all I'm gonna say is make sure you know what you're doing. That's all.
The one that was accused of demolishing his patients' bodies? In case you missed that tea, we'll drop a link for you in the description box. K.Michelle also confirmed to People magazine that since she wanted a Coke bottle shape, she had her hips and cakes injected by a man in Atlanta.
Wow.
The man wasn't a doctor, and the injections were illegal, of course. But K.Michelle said she went through with it after she found out her favorite rapper also underwent the procedure.
He does this in a hotel room. He told us that it was jail,
Wow.
some type of jail or whatever, when it was actually free-floating silicone in your body.
According to bodybycraft.com, black market injections are incredibly dangerous and pose numerous health risks, many of which may not be evident until years after the procedure. In addition to the risk of infection, injectable substances sold illegally to unlicensed individuals may result in crime.
I'm gonna pause this right here. I'm doing this video for people who, on my channel, new viewers or subscribe, whoever. But pretty much for, females and for my transgender, girls. Because like I said, I hear young girls, transgender, who feel like they need to get their body done just because they want to feel like a lady, or they feel like that's going to make people more look at them as a lady. No, take your time. Take your moan down, take your time, and, do what you got to do. Don't rush the process. And for the people who, if you botch, if you feel like, you got a botch BBL, and you feel like something ain't right, speak out. Speak up and speak out. Now we got internet. You might feel some kind of embarrassed, but bitch, speak the fuck out. You never know. People might help you. You might get the help that you need. So speak out. Don't feel like, you got to deal with this by yourself. Speak out. Tell your story, and you might get help.
Neck pain, scarring, hardened scar tissue, a weakened immune system, pneumonia, chronic swelling, numbness, and you can even lose your life. K.Michelle isn't the only celebrity that received black market injections. Cardi B paid a woman in Queens named Donna Francis $800 for illegal silicone injections in her fatty and thighs. Cardi told GQ magazine, "They don't numb your with anything. It was the craziest pain ever. I felt like I was gonna pass out. I felt a little dizzy, and it leaks for like 5 days." Cardi was lucky to be alive after her procedure. Sadly, another woman named Kelly Mayhew lost her life after getting injected by Donna. The day after Kelly was found deceased in Donna's basement, Donna fled to London, where she stayed for 4 years before she was hauled back to America. In 2019, she was sentenced to 1 year behind bars. So why would someone choose to get illegal injections? Well, at the time, K.Michelle probably didn't have enough fat on her body in order to get a fat transfer from another part of her body and into her butt. Also, illegal injections are cheaper than if you get them done by a certified plastic surgeon. The unlicensed injector will also sell the patient on the idea that the procedure will be easy and free.
And no shade, and that's why, you know, the people have this saying always goes like, if you rush in life to do things, you will not enjoy it. You might enjoy it at that moment, but in the long run, you will not. So, you know, yes, to do it a professional way is expensive, but bitch, you doing it like the illegal way, cheaper, but girl, you gotta live with that. You understand what I'm trying to say? So, all I would say is best save your money and don't listen to people around you.
Illegal injections are cheaper than if you get them done by a certified plastic surgeon. The unlicensed injector will also sell the patient on the idea that the procedure will be easy and free of consequences. However, countless women have lost their lives after the silicone seeps into their bloodstream, while other patients have been left permanently disfigured, all in the name of having a juicy peach. In 2014, the mother of one was filmed going under the knife to get a breast augmentation and a fat transfer from her stomach to her booty for her VH1 reality show called My Life. And sometime around 2015, she got a nose job. She also confirmed to online sources that she had fillers injected into her cheeks. And yes, we're talking about the cheeks on her face. Eventually, she started having some doubts about the work she had done on her behind, and she told B. Scott she wanted her normal shape back. Although she initially thought her enhancement would help her career, her XXL wagon was actually holding her back. By the time she sat down with the Breakfast Club for a March 2016 interview, she admitted she went overboard with her backside, and she had started the process of getting her donk reduced. The weight of her massive body also led to foot problems, and she had to visit an orthopedic surgeon. She said, "I've just been having health issues, all because I wanted something that God did not give me."
Wow.
No one ever says how much they love
Like, I cannot say why people do it, so I'm not a female, so I would not say why a lot of females, you know, want to get a BBL. But, you know, just do it the right way. Do it the right way. Save your money. You know, don't feel like you got to go out the country, because you still got to come back to America to get it
Butt
fixed.
implant removal isn't a walk in the park.
That's the thing I don't understand. These girls go out the country to get this body work, to get this body done. Then when something go wrong, y'all got to get the body fixed in America. So for all, they just do it to go to American doctors. Stop feeling like you got to go to Brazil. You got to go to this and the third. People in Brazil, if they had the chances to come to America for medical, you know, they will. So I don't understand why Americans think they gotta go to Brazil to get BBL. Bitch, it's a lot of doctors in America that can do your work. So that way, just in case if something go wrong, you don't have to worry about flying back to their country or flying back to your country to get medical help. Because a lot of the girls go to different countries, get their body done. Something go wrong, they gotta fly back to America to get work, you know, to get their body fixed. So what's the point? You're just wasting money.
And the removal can leave indentations and a loss of contour and tightness of the skin. It wasn't just her physical appearance that was causing her problems, though. K.Michelle was in the midst of an inner battle. Following the release of her third studio album called More Issues Than Vogue, she gave several emotional interviews with media outlets. During a chat with Sway in the Morning, she said she was having trouble sleeping, and as a result, she was prescribed uppers and downers. She said she was working so hard that she would often forget to eat. She was encouraged by Sway and his co-hosts to put herself and her health first. But that's hard to do when foreign items inside of your body are making you sick. Around 2017, she started suffering from migraines, fatigue, and terrible pain in her back and legs. Doctors thought she had lupus before they realized the issues were caused by her illegal silicone injections. According to K.Michelle, the silicone had spread down her legs and was damaging her tissue and overall health.
Wow.
She told People magazine a doctor suggested she try liposuction to suck the silicone out. She went through with it, but the procedure caused the injections to spread even more, and she had to be rushed to the emergency room. On an episode of the Dr. Oz show, she had 40% of her injections removed. Afterward, she took the steps to getting the remaining silicone out of her butt. The subsequent procedures didn't go well. She was rushed to the hospital to undergo numerous post-op surgeries and received 2 blood transfusions.
Wow.
She also underwent therapy so she could heal and learn how to walk properly. She told People magazine she had 3 additional surgeries in April 2018 to remove dead and dying tissue and was looking forward to undergoing reconstructive surgery in the summer of 2018. By November 2020, she announced on Instagram that her silicone removal and 13 reconstruction surgeries were finished. She also produced a Lifetime series called My Killer Body. As the host, she helped men and women reverse life-threatening plastic surgery procedures. In February 2021, K.Michelle hopped on Instagram Live and started dancing to a Cardi B song. During her impromptu performance, it appeared that something in her butt shifted. Fans were alarmed, and K.Michelle took to her Twitter to explain she was still undergoing reconstruction to correct her bottom and remove excess skin. Perhaps people are more understanding of the medical issues related to her booty. However, they're still calling her out on her.
Yeah, you do. A lot of people do have, a lot of extra skin, so you need to stop judging people.
Alleged facial procedures. In June 2021, she posted a photo where she looked unrecognizable. Her response was, sorry if it bothered.
Yeah, I seen that too. I was little. I'm like, girl, did she change her face? Cause no shade. K.Michelle don't look like the K.Michelle I used to know back in the day. But
you that I'm pretty.
I mean, I'm
Despite
happy.
everything
If she happy, I'm
has gone
happy.
through on her quest to obtain her standard of perfection.
It's their nose. Y'all see that nose right there? Their nose and their lip right there. That's the difference. That nose and that lip. I mean, she look good, but that nose and that lip.
She told Hip Hollywood in February 2022 that she's open to getting more surgery in the future. If you enjoyed this video, let us know down below. And thanks for watching RRG.
So you guys, please go ahead and subscribe to RRG. Shout out to RRG channel for me using their content to bring you some great information on plastic surgery. Please, my ladies, and my gentlemen, if you watch this video, if you come across this video, if you plan on getting plastic surgery, I'm not saying don't get it done, but please do your research, know what you're doing, and yeah. To my old subscribers, thank you for coming back and watching my videos. To my new subscribers, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like my videos, share my videos, leave me a comment on stuff y'all want me to do. Y'all know I do reaction to vlogging, to different things. So yes, you guys. Alright, you guys, let me go.